Manchester City are taking to action presidential candidate in Ireland. Enrique Requeme, a renewable energy magnate who is challenging current President Florentino Perez for the position, unveiled a Real Madrid shirt bearing Ireland's name while on television on Wednesday, saying he has a release clause and would like to join Real Madrid. If I become president, Ireland will play for Real Madrid. His tweet was issued a joint statement by his father and agent before City rubbished the which of demand in Spain regarding there's no contractual clause to enable this to happen. We are considering the use of our player image in this context. Enrique also planned to sign Manchester midfielder Rodri, adding is a great player in a position where Real Madrid needs to strengthen. His father, Afi Ainge, and agent Rafael joint statement, all very entertaining but not true. Arsenal have confirmed their next competitive game will be the 2026 Community Shield against Manchester City on the 16th of August. The Gunners, who ended a 22-year wait for the Premier League title, will take on Man City, who won the FA Cup. It will also be City's first competitive match since Pep Guardiola left after 10 years. Unlike in previous seasons, this year's Community Shield game will take place at the Cardiff's Principality Stadium. Wembley is unavailable due to concerts having been booked. The game will kick off at 3 p.m. Leicester City for Jeremy Monga has agreed personal terms with Arsenal ahead of a possible. The two English clubs are now locked in negotiations of a fee for the 16-year-old. According to reports in the United Kingdom, the talks for Monga are believed to be advanced. Last year, the manager agreed a professional contract with Leicester City, which when it turned 17 on the 10th of June. This means the Foxes, who were relegated from the Championship this season, can demand a transfer fee for the winger. Chelsea and Manchester United are among the Premier League clubs that have registered their interest in signing Monga this summer. Brighton are expecting Tottenham to return with another bid for defender Jan-Paul Van Hecke after rejecting the initial offer. Van Hecke, who is part of the Netherlands World Cup squad, has a year left on his contract, and new sports boss Roberto De Zerbi is keen to be united with the 25-year-old after working with him at Brighton. Brighton signed Van Hecke from Eredivisie outfit and AC Breda in 2020 for a relatively modest sum. Is reportedly to be valued now by Brighton at £70 million. After loan spells and Harvey Blackburn Rovers centre-back has gone on to make 131 appearances, including 36 starts in the Premier League last term. Chief Executive Paul Babba was placed in charge of outgoing transfer by Brighton in the wake of the unexpected exit of Sporting Director Jason Ito, which was confirmed on Wednesday. English Football League clubs have voted to reduce the length of fee restriction transfer windows for clubs failing to meet financial obligations. Those who do not keep up with payment for more than 30 days have previously been banned for 3 transfer windows from any incoming transfers on or loans which involve the fee. Sheffield Wednesday were one of the clubs hit by a 3 window restriction when they twice failed to pay player wages on time in March and May 2025 for a total exceeding the 30-day ruling. Under the new regulations, clubs could still be subject to fee restriction but only for 1 transfer window, with the EFL keen to assess any future breaches of their rules on a case-by-case basis. EFL in a statement said moving forward this will be replaced by a more structured business plan approach based on individual circumstances, which aims to make it clearer what information clubs need to report to the league and when they should do so. The new ruling was voted during the EFL's annual general meeting on Thursday. Manchester City chairman Khadoun Al-Mubarak has given an update on the club's side for a new manager following Pep Guardiola's exit. It promises to be a summer of change at City after Guardiola stepped down from his head role after 10 years. City are working on bringing in Enzo Maresca as Guardiola's replacement and are in talks with the Italian former club Chelsea over compensation. Speaking about the appointment of a new manager, Al-Mubarak said, I think what I can say at the moment is we've gone through a very thoughtful and structured process, and the team is convinced, and I am convinced, rest assured, that we'll bring in the right manager for this club. Just be patient with us. Very soon, we will announce it, and you'll be very comfortable that we have selected and brought in the best manager possible for this club. Our Rivers United Football Club team boss was involved in a road traffic accident on Thursday morning while the squad was traveling to Oka, Anambra State for the President Federation Cup round of 16 clash against Nasara United. The incident occurred along the Obiri Quarry Airport Road on the outskirts of Port Harcourt shortly after the team departed from their camp. According to a statement released by the club, several players and officials sustained minor injuries. However, Rivers United confirmed there were no fatalities or life-threatening injuries. All those affected are said to be in stable condition and are currently receiving medical attention. The safety, health, and well-being of our players and officials remain our utmost priority, according to the club. The club's medical team is closely monitoring those involved, while management continues to assess the situation. Rivers United expressed gratitude to fans, partners, and football community with concern and prayers following the accident. Stated that further updates regarding the team's travel plans and the status of the Asian Cup fixture against Leicester United will be provided in due course. Super Eagles and Fulham defender Kevin Bassey has attributed Nigeria's 2-2 draw against Poland in Wednesday's international friendly in Warsaw to the late arrival of several players to camp. The Nigerian international plays for Fulham was among the players introduced in the second half after joining the team's camp on Monday. The Super Eagles appeared on course for victory after taking a 2-1 lead by a stoppage time strike from Poland, denied Nigeria the win and ensured the game ended in a draw. Reacting after the match, Barcy admitted that the team was disappointed not to secure victory but noted that the short preparation time affected the squad's cohesion. The defender have expressed confidence that the team would improve as the players spend more time together at a future assignment. The draw means Nigeria remain unbeaten in the recent outing, though the late goal conceded against Poland will provide key lessons for the coaching crew as preparation continue for upcoming competition, especially their next match against World Cup favourite Portugal. And to tennis, in France, qualifier Maja Chawalenska is one win away from a fairy tale French Open triumph after setting up a final showdown with Russian teacher Miran, who had only ever won two matches at the Grand Slam before this tournament, continued her astonishing run to the Roland Garros by beating 25th seed Dana Schneider 7-6, 6-4 3 weeks after a French Open campaign began, Trolinska dropped to the ground after firing in the 32nd and final winner of another scintillating display. With that, she became the first qualifier in history to reach the women's singles final at Roland Garros, and the crowd chanted her name as she spoke in a post-match interview. On Saturday, she will attempt to become only the second qualifier in the Open era to win a Grand Slam after Britain's Emma Raducanu at the 2021 US Open. And finally, tonight, the New York Knicks overcame a 14-point third quarter deficit to snatch a 105 to 95 victory at the San Antonio Spurs in the opening game of the NBA Finals. Jalen Brunson scored 13 of his 30 points in the final quarter as the Knicks scored 11 points without reply to surge clear in the final 2 minutes. With their 12th win in a row, the Knicks matched the second best all-time postseason streak set by the Spurs in 1999. That was in the Knicks' most recent appearance in the best of seven finals when the Spurs beat them to the title. It is the fourth time that the Knicks have gone on to win in the second half, having trailed by 10 or more points in these playoffs. They overturned a 22-point deficit in the opener of Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's all we have in the news. Talking point now. Alright, so Manchester City are contemplating taking legal action after Real Madrid presidential candidate promised to sign Ellen Haaland. Yes, he promised to sign Ellen Haaland. He promised to sign Rodri from Manchester City also, just to make sure that he can get the seat of the Real Madrid president. Is currently challenging Florentino Perez for that position. And for Florentino Perez, he believes that no one can take him off that seat as it stands. He's already announced the signing of Jose Mourinho as the coach, the manager of Real Madrid. And you also look at the signing of Denzel Dumfries from Inter Milan and also a Dutch defender. Look at the incoming signing of Ibrahima Konate from Liverpool also. For Florentino Perez is already doing his business. Groundwork is currently ongoing. But for the other challenger in that position, Enrique Riquelme, he promised to bring Alan to Real Madrid. He said there is a release clause for Alan Haaland, and if they vote him, Haaland will come to Real Madrid, and they also showed Haaland's shirt. Yes, I'm trying to he unveiled a Real Madrid shirt bearing Haaland's name while on television on Wednesday. How can you be so naive to do that? Or how can you not damn the consequence to do that? Haaland is tied to a contract with Manchester City. Is earning big at Manchester City. He is their player. But why are you putting that? So if Man City decide to go the legal way, then there's going to be a bit of a tussle between the two clubs right now. It is hot. It's hot conversation between Real Madrid and Manchester City just because of that. Some days ago, or maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, we saw what happened between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid when Barcelona their star player Julian Alvarez is being tapped by Barcelona, and we know that they've already signed Anthony Gordon from Newcastle United. They are talking to the agent of Julian Alvarez. They want Julian. In fact, Julian Alvarez is the marquee signing Barcelona fans are waiting for at Barcelona at the Camp Nou, and we saw how Atletico Madrid reacted to that. That is an untouchable player for them. In fact, they made a bid on social media for three of Barcelona's players, including Lamine Yamal. So we wait and see how this is going to end. Manchester City, they are thinking about going legal on Real Madrid, based on the Real Madrid presidential candidate who promised to bring Haaland. If you promise to bring Haaland to Real Madrid, so you want to have Haaland, Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe, really, really? All right, 0916205955, 0916204945. Yes, those are the numbers to call to get involved in the conversation tonight. The community shield between Arsenal and the Manchester City is going to be on the 16th of August. It's going to be at the Cardiff Principality Stadium. 16th of August. Mark your calendar, mark that date on your calendar. It's Manchester City against Arsenal. FA Cup winner Manchester City and the Grand Premier League winner Arsenal are going to clash at not at Wembley once again. It's at the Cardiff Principality Stadium. That's where they're going to play that particular match. So it is what it is. For Arsenal, there's a young talent they're about to acquire from Leicester City. Yes, his name is Jeremy Monga. Is a player that they will sign very, very soon once he turns 18. And Leicester City will be able to make a fortune out of the boy. Right, let's look at the current games going on. The games going on. Look at the games concluded also. Currently, we have Sweden leading against Greece, 2-1. Just about less than a week ago, Victor Gyökeres was playing in the finals of the Champions League against final against the PSG. But tonight is already on the score sheet for Sweden. It got the equalizer for Sweden after Kostas Tsimikas of Liverpool was on loan at Roma last season, scored in the 10th minute. Christos Zolis assist, and Victor Gyökeres returned to goal scoring form by scoring in the 53rd minute before Gustav Nilsson got a second goal in the 69th minute for Sweden. He's already in the FIFA World Cup mood. He's not resting. He's not gone on vacation. He's gone straight to join Sweden for the FIFA World Cup. Spain will take on Iraq. That game is set for 8 p.m. Lamine Yamal is not fit to play for Spain yet, but we are going to see Alex Baena, Dani Olmo, Gavi, and Marc Bernal. We have Fernand. We had Ferran Torres also in the attack. Boya Iglesias is the 9 tonight. Pedro Porro, John Martin, Aymeric Laporte, Alex Grimado, and Juan Garcia in a 4-2-3-1 formation for Spain tonight as they hope to destroy Iraq in a friendly match. France versus Ivory Coast is by 8:10, and just citing the starting lineup of that game, a massive lineup against the Ivory Coast team tonight. We have Kylian Mbappe, Ryan Cherki, Marcus Thuram, and Michael Olise. In the midfield, you have a midfield pivot of Aurelien Tchouameni and Adrian Rabiot. In the France, Dauta Pamecano, Ibrahima Konate, Theo Hernandez, Jules Koundé, and Mike Magnon in a 4-2-3-1 formation for France tonight against Cote d'Ivoire, or you call them Ivory Coast. Yan Diomande is on the wing for Cote d'Ivoire tonight, alongside IY and Simon Adingra. In the midfield, we have Frank Kessié, Seko Fofana, Umar Diakite. In the fans, Gisling Konan, Wilfred Singo, Agbadu, and Guele Due. Yaya Fofana as the keeper for Ivory Coast tonight to take on France. It's a monster game for two teams playing at the FIFA World Cup. Right, Panama victorious. They were victorious over Dominican Republic today. It ended 4-2. South Korea defeated El Salvador 1-0. Maldives lost at home to Pakistan 3-0. Pakistan guys on vacation at the Maldives. Still made sure they scored 3. Cambodia twice Bhutan 4-0. Kenya and Lesotho played a 1-1 draw. Yes, the game between Northern Ireland and Guinea ended in favor of Northern Ireland. 1-0. That goal was scored by Atchison. Yes, he scored in the 9th minute, and they picked up a red card. He picked up a red card in the 72nd minute. Yes, got a red card. Slovenia and Cyprus ended in a 1-1 draw. Also, first goal was scored in the 70th minute by Marino Zionis for Cyprus before Slovenia equalized to Vanja Jusic in the 65th minute. Right, Iran defeated Mali today 2-0. Andorra also won their game against Liechtenstein. 09162059945, 09162049945. Kevin Bassey has blamed Team Synergy lateness to camp for their draw against Poland. Good evening to you. Hello? Hello? Alright. Alright. Go ahead. I'm with you, man. Okay. Yes, I'm with you. I am with you. I can hear you. If you can hear me, I can hear you. Okay? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Martinelli. That's why they lost. Oh, oh. That's why they lost. They brought them for extra time. 7 points. 7 points. 7. 7 points. 7 points. Yes. They lost their final game now. City lost to Aston Villa. Yes, no, they did. Uh, thank you very much. All right. All right. 09162059545 09162049445. Good evening to you. Yes, your name and location. All right. Turn down the audio on your radio, please. Can you hear me now? I can see hear myself now. How far you now? Go ahead, man. Okay. Mm. Okay. You mean Eric Shelley is doing a good job? Hello? Can you hear me? You said Eric Shelley is doing a good job, yeah? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. 09162059450 09162049445. Those are the numbers to call. Good evening to you. Yes. Your name and location. IK. Alpha now. Go ahead. I did alright too. Oh, Nigeria? They'll play against Portugal in under 2 days. Yes. You're welcome. 09160059450 091604945. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the conversation tonight. And yes, let's talk about it. The FIFA World Cup is upon us, and we have teams playing tune-up games ahead of the competition. Good evening to you. Yes. Okay. For Rashford, we don't know the plan for from Barcelona for him because they signed Anthony Gordon. I think the closest is they might take him back on loan. That the last time I listened to anything concerning that, it's a possible loan deal for Marcus Rashford again. You get for Nana is a Manchester United player. And I don't know the plan for those boys really. Now boys now. Thank you very much, friend. Okay. Nana. For Eric Shelley's record with the Super Eagles of Nigeria, 27 games in charge, 17 victories, 5 draws, 5 defeats, goals scored 62, goals conceded 35, players discovered so far 5 and counting. Yes, his record is almost is very good, quite commendable. Good evening to you. Hello. Okay, that call is still processing. 09162059450, 09162044945. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the conversation tonight. Yes, we can have that. And for the French Open, we are going to have a new winner of the French Open as it stands now because it came with more surprises today. Mira Driva defeated Mata Koistok 6-1, 6-3. Easy victory for her against Koistok to move into the finals of the Roland Garros. Maja Joalinska, a qualifier to the French Open, who is 144th in the world, right? Think about 144th in the world right now. Just imagine she's about to win the French Open, coming in as a qualifier, just like Emma Raducanu did when she won the U.S. Open for United Kingdom, and it looks like we're about to see that same thing for Maja Joalinska. She's 114th in the world. Yes, she won a game. She won again against Dana Schneider, who has also been a Jan killer at the French Open, defeated her 7-6, 6-4. So we are going to wait for the semi-finals for the guys. Alexander Zverev against Jakob Mensik tomorrow by 1:30 p.m. Matteo Hanadi against Flavio Quiboli by 6 p.m. tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll give you more results from some of these games, the friendly matches tomorrow morning when we come back for Urban Sport on 94.5 Urban Radio. Today is the 4th of June, and we are signing out now. We'll be here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. I am Banky O. Good evening to you. I get the updates for you, baby, baby.